we're just gonna kill your parents. Oh, he got. Oh gosh. Whoa. Alrighty, the beginning after the end, episode 1. I know that this is a manga adaptation or a webtoon from Korea, and it's popular. I know that it's really popular. I know it's on like the level of Solo Leveling popularity. People, and I've seen, on TikTok, whenever I see like Korean manga, the beginning after the end is like in their top 5 or in the top 10. It's a really popular one. I know nothing about it. I think the most I know about it is that it's like similar to Mushoku Tensei. So in the aspect of I know it's an isekai, and he is probably going to become strong, and he's going to have like, I think, magic affinity. So I'm excited. I'm honestly looking forward to this because Solo Leveling just ended, so now I can replace it with like another manga adaptation. So it's gonna be really fun. Hopefully you guys are ready for this. If you are considering, hopefully you guys will hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on post notifications, helps me out a lot. If you want to see the uncut reactions, you can go over to my Patreon and support over there. And yeah, let's just get right into the first episode of The Beginning After the End. Animation looks already really good, I'll be honest with you, because the trailers were trailers have a decent amount of views too. I never saw the trailers for this show. I saw pictures, but no. Is that a crown? Yeah. I had become king. He looks sick though. He looks really cool. Pair of TIE fighters. Damn, they nuking the place? God dang, my man had whole military nukes and everything. Jeez. I like his voice a lot. I don't think I know it from anywhere. Let me know in the comments who that voice, because it sounds familiar, but I don't think I know it. A bird feather. A black and white bird feather. What does that mean? Seek the light. Is it because he was murdering a lot of like cities or something, like destroying citizens? I mean, he was taking them out. His name is Arthur, just like from like Seven Deadly Sins, or from like in real history, like King Arthur and stuff. He was murdered. He was murdered or killed. The rebirth of the king. That'd be crazy. You were a king, and now you're a baby. And he's a full-on adult in that baby. Damn, Pops is strong. So yeah, he doesn't know anything about magic. That's interesting. I mean, that's the good thing about honestly being a baby, like an adult in a baby's mind, is that you can just examine everything and get all that knowledge.
よかった。
自由に眠れる時間など望めなかったからだ。
Because he was always he was being sent assassins to him to kill him. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was like he just up and died like a heart attack. I think he was poisoned or he was murdered. But he would have had to been caught off guard to be murdered. So I think he was poisoned. Is he gonna be like considered like a prodigy?
見て、チビのアーサーが鏡に映った自分を見てる。
可愛すぎるわ。
チビのアーサー。
It's funny. I wonder. Is he gonna wake up? Okay. I was about to say. I was wondering. I was gonna ask like, or I was gonna make a comment like, if you were a human, like an adult male or adult woman, and you know what it's like to be able to control your urges and to be awake for God knows, like for an ungodly amount of time. You know, especially with him being a king and him being sent assassins to him, he knows to stay awake. But with a baby, maybe that kind of translates to him. You know, he's constantly falling asleep or he's tired. I don't know. It would probably be hard though to be a baby though. It'd be quite literally impossible. I don't know. I'd struggle with it.
私はようやく自らの手足を操ることができるようになったのだ。知識は武器である。私はようやく欲しいものを手に入れた。すなわち、この世界の情報である。
Like a map.
私が生まれ落ちた大陸、ディカゼンには3
Three
つの
kingdoms.
王国があった。ダルブ王国。
With dwarves,
地下
maybe?
に広がるドワーフの国。
Yeah.
エレノア王国。
Elves, maybe?
森の奥深くにあるエル
Okay.
フたちの国。そして私がいるサピン王国。
Probably humans, right?
最も多くの住人を誇る人間たちの
I'm just kind of guessing because they sound very human, elf, dwarf
君
names.
主制を敷いている。一つ違うのは、ここでは王の座は受け継がれるものであり、奪うものではないという。
So in his previous life, that's why assassins were sent to him, because if it was seized, then anyone can take the throne if they take it or they kill the king or if they prove that they are able to take it. Inherited, obviously, you have to be born into royalty and then passed down. Yeah, I
魔術だ。
was about to say this world's very primitive, more primitive than his other world. He had
力がある。
like planes and stuff.
マナを操る力は
And
遺
nukes.
伝によるものが多く、100人に1人の確率で備わって生まれてくる。
One out of every 100 people.
怪
It's not as bad.
マナの使い方には大きく分けて2通りある。オーグメンターと
Augmenting and conjuring.
オーグメンターはマナにより身体を強化し、巨大
Okay.
な力と守り、機敏さを
Okay.
備
That makes sense.
え、コンジュラーはマナを外へ放し、
Or
思い
mages,
のままに
basically.
操ることができる。
Okay, that makes sense. She's a conjurer and he's an augment. So father's, at least for right now, because he's saying there's exceptions. Father's an augmenter, and then mom is a conjurer. But maybe that's the thing. Can he use both? Is there someone that can, is there anyone in the world that can use both? I would assume maybe he'll become the first person to do both. Maybe.
願いはあるか。
I like the art style. It's very modern,
見つけた。あーさ
but it has that kind of rustic feel at the same time.
心配させて。
ここまでか。
あら
I I was wondering what that power was, that glowing power that he had. Okay, 2 years.
世界一可愛くて好奇心が旺盛でとってもいいか。でも私たちはあの子の笑顔を見たことがない。
2年の歳月を経て、私はこの夫婦の力関係を
The
理解
power structure of this marriage.
あるいはこの世界そのものが合計性なのかもしれない。
ここに来るといつもご機嫌ね。
ここはこの世界を学ぶ上で重要な場所であった。この夫婦は実に細やかに私を世話してくれている。不自由だが不満はない。親と
It's probably a way different kind of
こうい
pace for
う
him.
ものなのだろうか。
I wonder what kind of family he had in his previous life. Probably answers my question.
わからない。
Was he an orphan?
だが、このぬくもりは嫌いではない。
おや
I
す
think he
み
was
な
an
さい
orphan.
かっこいいパパが始まるわよ。
Wow.
父親はオーグメンターだった。
Yeah, that's what I was
パ
saying.
パすごいでしょ。うん。
こうしてはいられない。
うん。そろそろお昼寝の時間ね。ダメよ。
The baby
今は
face.
おねんねの時間。そんな目で見ても。
It's every parent's, well, not every parent's weakness, but it is it's a decent amount of parents' weakness.
そこだけだからね。
私の勝ちだ。それもようやく報われ
He's creating his own monocore at like the age of 2.
あと少し。
Like, and they said that it takes them until like puberty to their teens to be able to do all this. That's crazy. We're just gonna kill your parents. Oh, he got. Oh gosh.
大丈夫かアリス。
Whoa.
朝あの中に。
My man's he's flying? God, I would think I have a god baby.
もう学びの日々はついに実を結んだ。
I would think he's God
大
himself.
きな一歩となる。
You blew up the house. I don't think it's a great first step. I'll be honest with you. He's got to be careful. He's hurt his parents. Like,
私の安全はこの二人が守ってくれる。
yeah, make sure that they're safe
親とは
too.
そういう役目だった。
Like, almost killed them.
アリス、アーサーは。
大丈夫。
He has really loving parents.
よかった。本当によかった。
前世でも知ることがなかった。教えてくれ。これは何というものなのだ。
It's gonna change his life for sure. I beg your pardon? The heck is that? Honestly, a really good first episode. I enjoyed it. I was looking forward to the beginning after the end because it was one of the more anticipated releases of this season, and I was super excited, you know, because it was coming out around this time. So, and I immediately put it in my watch list or whatever, or my playlist and everything for Crunchyroll, and so I was really excited to watch this. And when it came out, I waited a couple days and everything because I had things going on, but I honestly really solid first episode. Like I said, feels very like Mushoku Tensei, where in kind of spoilers, where he, you know, kind of the same way he got isekai'd, and it's a grown man in a baby's body, and then he grows up, you know, and he's kind of like a prodigy, and it's the same kind of, it's going the same way. And in both shows, they have really loving parents, and it's really nice. So I do see the similarities. The main difference is the fact that this show, he was a king. The other, in Mushoku Tensei, he's a bum and he's, you know, worthless. So I'm excited to see more of this show. Like I said, drop in the comments who that voice actor was for the king, because he sounds familiar, but maybe I haven't heard who he is. Just put in maybe like a link to maybe the voice actor's name or something, and I can check it out. But hopefully this was I enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoy this too. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications if you want to see more of the beginning after the end, so I can see good positive feedback. Like I said, uncut reactions over on Patreon. Go support that, and I will catch you guys next time for more beginning after the end. Peace.